Yeah, a bit of a retro thing here, and Celestia. Much like I was saying about 2013, I didn't figure the show would last to 200 episodes. Again, I'm wrong. Don't ever believe me that I'm right anymore.
Please continue being wrong.
I only wish I could continue being wrong. Nah. I unfortunately do have a couple maps in guidebook. Please be familiar with it. In the past, we've had a couple of issues, and I want everyone to have a safe and fun con, and I need you guys' help to make that happen. So, I also need you guys to be familiar with the hotel rules. Respect the hotel. We like coming back and seeing these guys. They don't want to ruin our fun. I mean, come on. They're walking around with things that say, "Welcome back, bronies." So every year we gather here to celebrate our collective love of pastel-colored ponies. Their adventures, the friendships they've formed, and the lessons from those friendships and what those have taught us. Every year at BABSCon, we try and have a number of firsts. This year it was our first wedding. An extra day of con, so you guys could have more fun. Some new attendees, some new people, new experiences like the escape room. That's the now, though. We got to remember where we came from 4chan's "Will love and tolerate you to death." The charities, Save Derpy. How many of you remember that? Yeah. Honestly, first animated plea to ever make me cry. Bathtub Con, yeah, that was a couple years ago. We have charities like Bronies for Good, who are still around. Thank You Fund. DashCon. DashCon wasn't strictly speaking of My Little Pony Con. City. All the Charlie Cons. Ponyville Cider Fest, you know, MSP, MLP, Sea Bronies, Sea Ponies, and so, well, that's one that's not with us. But so many more. We also have to remember the fallen. Nightmare Night, BA Legend. Yeah, if they like. I don't want to force them. I just have to rein it in a little bit. Get a little bit of trotting going on. I mean, I'm horrible with the horse puns. I even worked them into the wedding ceremony. I actually don't think anyone noticed. We welcome back the voice of Luna and Rarity. Tabitha St. Germain. Apparently she's off doing something else, so that's fine. She's probably preparing for her table read, which is I think today. She's the yeah, with the cheering, I'm not going to get through the names. Rebecca Shorshed. And continuing in the same vein of musical voices, we have the voice of Adagio Dazzle and Octavia. And the singing voice from Rarity, Kazumi Evans. She's the voice for Smolder, Silver Spoon, and the singing voice for Pinkie Pie, give it up for Shannon Chan Ken. Returning to BABSCon, his voice helped to bring the Pony of Shadows to life and helped break our hearts in a perfect pair. It's Bill Newton! Also joining us is executive producer and story editor Nicole Dubuque. Series writer Mike Vogel. And Brian Holfield. We also welcome writer and story editor Josh Haber. And I'm not entirely sure that he's back here, but we'd also like to welcome one of the agents that represents many of these amazing talents. All right, so Ralph isn't back there. I suspected as much. From the IDW side of the world, we have the talented Andy Price. Agnes Garbowska. The ever-present Tony Fleeks. I'm running out of stage space. It's almost like 2014 again. And Sarah Richard. BABSCon's 2019's guest of honor, everybody. Chill and take a seat back. You guys are good. I have like 20 more minutes of talking to do, and I think you guys would like to sit down. He's actually further down the list because this is in order of when we announced them. Supporting it's funny, I should know this. LGBTQ community, helping less fortunate folks. And Parents Helping Parents, which helps empower the parents of those individuals, those children that are special needs. Donations to our charity may be submitted to Cypress C on the atrium level. So please, we couldn't do this without you guys. And without all of you, like I just mentioned, BABSCon would not be possible in a very real way. It's our passion to provide both for our fandom and our community. Our con is made possible by all of you, but we'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. From our CEOs, we have Silver Wings, Seraph Star, Robert Corbett, Part-Time Brony, Sunchaser, Lafayette, Some Guy 123, Count Blazenhoof, Fable Charm, and Vulpus Rex. I'd also like to thank some of our noble ponies, actually all of our noble ponies. My list may be incomplete, but we have Cadence.
For those of you who don't know, I am Fauna. I am the design director and the creator of Bonita, along with Line Monkey. And this is Tabo. Now, for those of you who don't know, we do have a policy when it comes to service dogs and other dogs on our con floors. We do not allow non-service dog in our con areas to make it easier for those who are under accessibility. Now, for just a couple of basic etiquette when it comes to service dogs. When you see an animal in a vest, it's best not to walk up and pet it. You can ask to pet it, but always ask the person. Please do not make eye contact with the dog. Do not coo at the dog. You don't want to talk to the dog because they're very, very important to the individual that they're with.
Be on fire. 2, maybe 3, I can understand. But 6 fires in 1 week? These can't be accidental.
I don't know about you, sis. Or other sis. But I thought fire department was just a name. I didn't think it was an actual fire department. Huh, guys? Come on.
Goldie has a point. All these seemingly random fires destroying fire departments and all my hard work don't seem accidental, but instead strategic. Also, I find it weird how they all start cropping up when Queen Quake gets picked up on our radar.
Okay, now hold on there, Copper Chip. Just because Queen Quake's a meanie, and trust me, I know first hoof how aggravating she can be. It doesn't mean that she's the one behind all these fires.
No PTSD,
How
sis.
can you say that? Of course it's her.
Well, just think about it for a moment. Do you think that she's the type to use such indirect methods as fire? And knew. She would want to make sure all knew it was her and tremble in despair! Besides, we've been watching it and we got nothing.
Oh, maybe that's what she wants us to think. Do something completely out of character so we wouldn't suspect a thing.
But since we haven't had a chance to investigate any of these fires, we can't say that Queen Quake is the culprit.
Well,
Guys.
how can we bring any evidence when all of our evidence would be burned to a crisp?
Exactly, which means we have nothing concrete to say that Queen Quake did it.
Can we, you know...
You know, sis, you're the logical one. I would have thought that you of all ponies would be able to put aside your biases.
So now I'm being illogical, huh? Is that what you're trying to say?
It might be.
Well, you know what?
What?
No need to go burn my tail off. Fire, she already did that. You know, I love you two very much. And I say that with all sincerity when I say this next. I don't need to be putting out your flame war. So, instead of having this discreet conversation in the middle of the burning streets, fine. How about we go and talk to Queen Quake?
Excellent idea.
Fine. Then I'm bringing some cuffs with me for when she flat out admits it was her.
Hopefully you won't need them. But first, actually, I think we should split up and let the local fire departments know our suspicions.
Goldie, you want us to split up?
I know, Silver, it's not the best plan of action, but at the same time, we need to warn them. We'll meet back up at Queen Quake's lair entrance. You know, just follow the selfie.
Oh, that was a really good selfie. But
I know, I need to retweet it.
You two are hotheads, and it's not just because there's fire here and I'm not trying to be funny. Why do I have sisters?
Queen, my queen, my queen. You're cracking like a piece of sidewalk about all this. Don't you think you're reading a bit too deep into it? So these stupid ponies are setting fire to their own city. They're also willing to spend hundreds of dollars on bow ties and followed equestrian novels and...
Tells us you clearly lack the foresight to see.
I told you, I don't like to wear glasses. They make me look like a nerd.
The point is that if something's happening to that cursed city, we're gonna get blamed for it. More importantly, if anyone's going to level that place to the ground, it's going to be us. Not some random pony we don't even know.
Quake, we know you're in there. Open up!
Those aren't random ponies.
How do they know where we are? What did you do?
My queen, you're gonna find mental foreshock today funny? See, in this world, humans have this thing called social media. And with social media, they have selfies, which they like, and I don't really understand since you use the inferior camera. Why do you do that? But I wanted to help and influence them for our cause. So I want to take a good one, and to get my best angle, you need good lighting. And the only good lighting is, I took a selfie in front of our lair.
We saw your Twitter post. We're coming in whether you're ready or not.
Wait, bro, are you feeling all right? You're sounding a little bit hoarse there.
It must have been all the smoke from all the fires.
Should I check?
She's okay, Delay.
I'm gonna go get that, my queen. Why don't I go get that? You look busy. I'm sorry, we're not interested in fire insurance. Our house is made of rock.
Why are you here?
We got tired and let ourselves in.
And what gives you the right to come into my house?
What gives us the right of your guilty conscience?
My what?
Queen Quake. Multiple fires have been starting up over the city for weeks.
And we know for a fact that you've been the one starting them, so fess up already!
Listen here, you little runt. I know for a fact if you're going to show up to someone's house with this accusation, you better have solid evidence.
Evidence? Yeah, of course we have that. See,
Exactly. What a bunch of hypocrites you are.
What does being a hippogriff have to do with anything?
Boy! That was bad, even for you.
Well, where did you get up calling us that?
You claim to support love and tolerance, prancing around spouting your catchphrase, friendship is magic. Why, then you show up here with no evidence and come randomly accusing some poor queen of having done something horrific.
Oh, after all the trouble you've caused us all these years, you wouldn't think you'd be suspect number one?
Suspect? More like culprit.
Lies and slander!
Boulder Dash, even.
Balderdash? Really?
I didn't just one.
You just pun.
You just pun.
You just pun. You just
More
pun.
shot. More shot. They've made their silly, crazy accusations. Get them out of here.
Yes, my queen. Of course, my queen.
And delete that selfie.
Oh, but it was so nice.
Or the whole account.
Yes, my queen. You three are the reason I can't have any fun. Now, I'm sure you know where the door is, given that you barged right through it.
Door? What door? You mean that rock that we just rolled out of the way?
Yes. So why don't you rock and roll it back?
Bullshit, you traitor!
Oh, my Celestia, you are contagious, you cutie markless dolt! Dolt.
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 Nobody calls me dolt.
Bring it,
Well,
Blue
enough! We're leaving. Let's go. But don't you think you've seen the last of us? You set one hoof out of line, and we'll come down on you. Evidence or no, you can count on that.
Oh, isn't she just adorable?
Strangle her.
Such big, flattening words for a filly your age. Oh, I bet you scare all the kids at the playground out of their lunch money. You know, if I had less restraint, I would like to see your threats come to fruition. But I have better things to do. Panels to go to, merch to buy, getting Mr. LaMarche's phone number. I'm like 1,000 years old. I'm like a cougar to him. So, I'm going to be polite one more time for you before you see me get really nasty. So, as nicely as I can, Copperchip.
Get out!
Well, that wasn't very nice at all.
Hurrah.
Harumph indeed.
Drone 17.
Yes, my queen.
The voice.
Okay, hey, cut me some slack. I only heard the kid like once, and like his voice is just.
Regardless, you've done well thus far. The fires are throwing the Wonder Siblings off guard. So much so that the little one has yet to suspect us. But you and I need to find out what Queen Quake has been up to. Uncharacteristically of her, she's been quite quiet for quite some time.
You're right. She's up to something, but what?
Hey, you two. I'm gonna head back to the city. If Queen Quick wants evidence, then my Celestia will get her some evidence. Who else could it have been? She's the meanest of the meaniest we know.
This is getting ridiculous.
What? You're former this situation.
Both.
Well, thankfully you can remedy one of those right now. How long has it been since you last stretched your true form?
Too long.
You gotta lay off those donuts.
Those donuts are just so delicious. What? Haven't you ever seen a changeling before? All right, look, I know what you're thinking. Oh, city on fire is wrong and all that stuff, but is it really that wrong if we're trying to defend our home?
Yeah, it's our home. The trees that bordered the city were once proud and lush. That is, until those infernal ponies chopped them down so they could expand. They cared not for the creatures within it. Myself, Baroness Blaze included. All they cared about was themselves! I was hoping Queen Quake would finish the job for us. Right?
Yeah, good.
Despite our best efforts to do so, to coax her into it, she's proven too weak to do so. Well, we don't do this out of a desire to cause harm. Not really. Well, if invaders came to destroy your home, wouldn't you fight back? Wouldn't you protest? Wouldn't you want to see everything they built with their stolen goods burned to ash? Yes! Thank you guys.
Yes.
All we ask is that you see us from our point of view. When it boils down to it, the choice is easy. It's either their home or ours.
Please, we really need your help. We just ask that you just let us do our facade just for a little bit longer. Golden Gates and her siblings are investigating as we speak. And all we ask is for you guys to not let them know who we are. At least, not yet. If we have enough time, I'll take that $20. Nonetheless, if we have enough time, we could definitely save our home. Yeah.
The decision is ultimately yours. We hope for the sake of your conscience, you choose well. God, Drone.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? Like, I'm not used to...
Pull yourself together, this way.
Come on, Queen Quake. Fess up. You started the fires.
Thanks.
What?
How many times do we have to get it through your not yet fully formed skull that we didn't set fire to your city?
This is heavy. How dare you touch it?
I said if you were going to come up and accuse us of something, you better have evidence.
What?
I've had enough of this. Foreshock, we're leaving.
Harump again.
Again?
Again?
Leaving? Where are you? Wait. Where's Aftershock? Why isn't he with you?
He's gone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up there, Queenie. Aftershock's gone. Goldie, doesn't that look like the same scar Aftershock had?
My queen! He's not worth it.
I was just making a statement.
None of them are worth it.
She doesn't need to...
Look, what happened to Aftershock is none of your concerns. Look, you're supposed to be the good guys, right? Why don't you do one good thing? Besides that nice dye job you did, I was really sick of the blue and gold and pink. Too frilly. Do us a favor and stay away. Bye-bye now.
Wait. Look, do any of you have safety pins? I'm having some pants issues, you know. Those fires, they seem
Bye-bye.
What? I have holes in my pants from the fires.
Well.
I get it.
Didn't we do this already? I'm getting a serious case of deja vu here. Really?
Really,
Oh,
sis?
we did this. Oh, we did.
So what are we gonna do now? She's not gonna fess up to the fires. Maybe it's because she doesn't have anything to fess up to.
But, we have to figure this out somehow. All leads we've been uncovering have been pointing back to her. Yet it seems like those leads have been put there intentionally. I know that shouldn't be the case, but it's also frustrating. You! Yes, all of you! Maybe you all can make some sense out of this.
She's right. Maybe with all your help, we can find out who the real culprit is and bring them to justice.
And how you do it is super easy. We have tables set up all throughout the convention with tablets on them.
And to solve this mystery, my siblings will gather clues from you all that you can input into our old voting machines while I work the command center.
We know it's a lot to ask, but from every pony in San Francisco, won't you help us save it?
We've come so far to make it what it is today. We can't just let it come to a burning halt.
Help us make this BABSCon a fire-free one. Let's do it! Let's do it!
Well, as many of you may or may not know, I was the head of theme for the last 3 years, and that was unusual, not being involved in seeing all of that. Kind of an unusual experience. First time I get to see it from that side of things. So, are you guys all excited? Yeah! Because we're not quite ready yet. Not quite done. Before the convention starts, before I can open the doors and send you on your way, I have a ceremonial thing we need to take care of. May I have Katie Kaufman and Chibi Chabat to the stage, please?
So, I have a question.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta do it now.
Will you marry me?
Yes. Awesome. Congratulations, you two. And now, apparently, from the founder of the convention, we've got some kind of special message thing. I don't know if she's paying attention back there or not. There she is.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming once again to the thing that was my bad idea in the first place. Can you believe that BABSCon has made it to its 6th event? I know I can. And it's all because of you. But this year, it's because of her and all of the effort that she has put in. And because of our wonderful chair, Sophie, a few of us put together a little surprise. So if Copper Chip would come to the stage, please. Wait, what is this? This thing, 2013 or so, someone badgered me until I joined them. Someone badgered me, that person right there badgered me until I said yes. I mean, I went to BronyCon, and then a week later I went to San Diego Comic-Con and performed at the Masquerade halftime show as part of a lightsaber group. And then I get back, and the Monday I get back, I have this message on Facebook, join us! And every day for a week, join us! So it's been a wild ride, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. I often tell people they can have my convention when they pry it from my cold dead hooves. I'm not actually joking too much. So I want to thank all of you, because while folks may point to me and say, hey, you made it, you made the con and live for 6 years, honestly, we can't do it without you guys. There's no amount of work I can put in, there's no amount of effort that the staff can put in, that the amazing folks that work under me and work under the board, that can equal to the passion that all of you bring to this event. So give yourselves a hand. And if I could force all of you up here to give speeches, I would. I'm not going to do that. So without further ado, because there are things happening right this second out there in the con, I'm going to say, get those doors open, you guys get out of here, and have an amazing convention, and I'll see you Monday afternoon for closing ceremonies.